that cheese. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G's. I feel like Buzz got all these carrots on my teeth.
The head coach for the Mavericks is Jason Kidd. Once again, go Dallas Mavericks!
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard. And for the Mavericks, sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Washington out there with Davis, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action. Well, Flagg can do it all. He can initiate, and he can beat you off the catch as well.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much.
North of the border? He's north of the rim.
Here's Williams. Pass to Washington. Outside, Davis. Here's Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And Davis gets it to go.
Hey, I know AD can step outside, but when he operates around the hoop, it really breaks down the defense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. For three, Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Williams' shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge. And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And he makes good on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, and this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Well, for them, this was a favorable matchup. These teams were really in different places last year.
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. He gets it in there.
Just a problem inside. Flag just burst through the contact.
Now, here's SGA. 17 points in his last outing.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections. What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Thunder trailing by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. To the inside. Over to the left wing. And he makes that one.
And right there you see it. Williams taking on the entire defense. He does not back down.
Hartenstein against Davis. And it's Washington missing.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein, and that comes off the assist by SGA. 6 points for Isaiah Hartenstein. Thompson against Wallace. Pass to Flag. Puts up a deep 3, and Holmgren pulls it down.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Yeah, maybe overly confident right there. And if I were him, I would not be making eye contact with my coach.
Here's Washington. The Thunder making the shot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Wallace. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. Christie, he's checked in for Dallas. Russell comes in for Williams. The Thunder also changing it up. Alex Caruso comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Dort in for Wallace.
Well, at 7 feet tall, you don't need much verticality if you're Isaiah Hartenstein. That must be nice.
Now, here is Russell. Washington, that's good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the wing right side. Williams looking around. Here's SGA. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is Russell. Over in the corner, Washington. Pass to Flag. Rebound by Williams. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Dort. Outside Williams. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's SGA. The shot misses. Nice D from Russell.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Now, here's SGA. Caruso with the ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it counts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Now, here's Caruso. Scoreless thus far. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso sets the screen for SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander against Christie. Here's Davis. Count that one. Davis has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And so it's Isaiah Hartenstein making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Mavericks trail by 3 on the 4 for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Jalen Williams. Mitchell is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Holmgren in at the 4-man position. Christie can't make it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mitchell finds Holmgren. Outside Williams. For 3, Mitchell. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look. I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, thanks a lot. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Mitchell outside. Inside. Here's Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Williams has got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Thunder.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Russell. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's 6 points for D'Angelo Russell.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on him.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Caleb Martin. Klay Thompson comes in for Max Christie. And it's Williams in for Russell. The Thunder also changing it up. Carlson's checked in. And it's Cason Wallace in for Alex Caruso. Holmgren the pass to Carlson. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Marshall. Holmgren wide open. Hands it from downtown. Holmgren's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Dallas. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Dort finds Wallace. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And the Thunder another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And for all the talk, Tim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always been there, but the steady improvement has come with his three-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
Holmgren can't hit. Mavericks trail by 9. Thompson outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
And this is Thompson's calling card. An exceptional shooter from downtown.
Mitchell passes to Holmgren. Good on the bucket. Holmgren's got 10 points.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
The shot's good from Gafford.
A nice ball movement there. AD picking up the assist.
The Thunder lead by 6. Holmgren outside. Pass to Dort. Wallace outside. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Here's Dort. Offline with his 3. Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Thompson. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
To the middle. Here's Carlson. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Thompson from long range. Oklahoma City's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Mitchell. Here's the 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Williams. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Holmgren the pass to Dort. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And it's off from 3-point range. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. And it's Davis missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Holmgren outside. Holmgren is doubled. Shot clock at 6. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Marshall deciding where to go with it.
2 minutes remaining.
Down low. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Gafford. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love two big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
And Tim, you think about rim-running centers. Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
And that one falls for Gafford. You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court, Tim.
And now the addition of Cooper Flagg at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
Flagg is checked in for Marshall. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, that is so quick by Shai on the catch and release.
Here's Flagg. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Wallace misses. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 16-6 run. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
Very few positives to take away from that game. I know it's one they're going to want to put behind them.
It's always a good sign when the three is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game. He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Well, that happens sometimes. Nothing is guaranteed in this league.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Thunder lead by 1. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Check it out, OKC. They didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes does not win games. They gotta wake up, get it together. Good news, still time.
Now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder dealing with a thin margin.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Williams at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From distance, Shai puts it through.
Well, SGA loves this duel. He'll trade threes all night long.
Thompson right side. Jacks up a 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 7th assist in the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Thompson. Outside, SGA. It's Shea fighting through contact down low.
But I tell you what, SGA is a bona fide superstar, having another huge night.
Thompson with the bucket.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And stolen by Floyd. On the wing, Thompson. And another basket for Dallas.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Here's SGA. And Davis sends it back.
That is tremendous work by Davis right there. Guys better think twice about challenging him at the rim.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass break, Dallas. Here's Flag. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Wallace outside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Oklahoma City. On the wing, Thompson. Wallace covering. Thompson in the post. Wallace is there. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And I think it's so impressive how Klay Thompson has matured into his game. He still does an awful lot out there on the floor, but can still volume score on any night.
Thompson gets it inside.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
To the paint, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Thompson for the triple. Thompson with the 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin, back over to you.
Priorities straight. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's Wallace. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Thompson. That shot off the mark. Nice defense from Wallace. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that 6th sense about where the ball is going next.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed.
I like putting it on the floor as he did. Right there, because defenses are so focused on taking away Clay's outside shot.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Marshall is checked in for the Mavericks. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Dort's checked in.
Hey, let's hear it for all of our dancers. Substitution on the court. 2 minutes remaining.
Outside, SGA. Williams from outside. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 7 for him tonight. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Dort. Marries it from three-point range.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Here's Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving it around. Outside, SGA. Oh, it's in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tough shot.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Thunder with some changes. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson from long range hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got 36.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Holmgren in the post. Covered by Gafford. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 12 points in the game. Dallas leading by 13. Out left to the wing. Flag. And again, Dallas with the 3.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Williams against Mitchell. Pass to Caruso. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Caruso's got his first 2 points.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
And Thompson gets it to go.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Thunder trailing by 17. Here's Holmgren. Makes it off the glass. 14 points for him.
Oh, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
And Flag with the basket on the assist by Williams.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Flag finding ways to succeed offensively on an NBA court.
Holmgren. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assisted the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. It's an 18-point game. They host the Kings after this game, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Wallace is out there with Mitchell, and it's Jang in at the center, walking down the middle.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo! One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Williams. Now Jang. Back to Williams. And there's the drive, and Williams throws it down.
Now, what a move by Williams. He put his head down and drove straight to the rim.
Over in the corner, Christie. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Christie's got 5 points in the quarter. So we've seen the NBA, Tim, embrace analytics more and more over time. That's something you caught on to early in your career.
Well, there is no doubt, Kevin, that they're starting to go more to the analytics. The eye test is really important when you look at just what makes good basketball. But the numbers sometimes can tell you things you didn't even realize as a coaching staff.
As a broadcaster, what numbers do you look at normally right off the top? What things are telltales for you?
One thing that I really look at as opposed to individual plus minus, give me that group of 5 plus minus. That way I know which units are really getting it done together.
Oh, I love that.
Over the years, Davis has packed on a lot of muscle, and it served him well right there.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Washington's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Jalen Williams is checked in for Jang.
And what I love about Jalen Williams is his versatility. Well, he's a 3-level scorer on one end of the floor, and then he has the athleticism to defend quickness, but the strength to take on bigger wings.
Count that one. And that's 13 points for Anthony Davis.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Dort wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The shot, no good. Mavericks leading by 20. Pass to Davis over Williams. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Christie. Davis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Williams from outside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the Thunder. Here's Christie. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. In the corner, Wallace with it. This one for 3, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Christie can't make it. Thunder trailing by 16. Mitchell in the corner. Takes the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Driving to the basket.
Man, I like Davis's decision-making. Fantastic. Always great at understanding when to move the ball.
We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Klay Thompson.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Holmgren kicks to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And Thompson puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wallace outside. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And you love seeing Holmgren go strong at the rim.
Here's Flag. A three-pointer off the mark. Thunder trailing by 16. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. That three off the mark. Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And that one falls.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Second personal foul.
And that one misses. And we've seen P.J. Washington take his defensive game, Tim, to another level in Dallas.
Yeah, Kevin, a chance to play a winning brand of basketball in his hometown and maybe giving him a little extra motivation to go with that 7'2" wingspan.
And that one's good. Flag.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Outside Williams. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Assist goes to.
And when you watch Shea play, you sometimes forget he's 6'6" with sneaky length that helps him around the rim.
Flag. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 31 points for Cooper Flag.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Wallace outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Flag. For the three. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. And even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Davis in the corner. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. And they double up Davis, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, and watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Oh, the dunk! Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's send it over to Al.
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
It's one of the best places to play in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Clay.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Klay Thompson.